I mean, if you have 2 out of 5.
Well, they would obviously play different roles. You know, Sage is really that anchor. She has her slow, she has her walls, her heals, the resurrection. I don't think they're going to make another. Of course, not going to make another Sage, but with those kind of abilities, like the healing will be varying. You can maybe expect something like an Anna or something like that, where one of their abilities is they shoot a dart.
Yeah.
And heals them.
It's not just point and click type deal. It's a little harder to play around.
And it looks like we're all loading in. The teams are putting in their spots. And we'll be changing scenes shortly. And here we are, Pawg versus Godspeed, best of 3 grand finals of the Valorant Sunday Showdown, number 3. And we have a couple ghosts on the side of Pawg and 1 ghost on the side of Godspeed. Everybody else is rocking classics.
And we do see a Viper on both teams.
Look at
here.
that.
So, yeah, it was a good call out. Viper, very popular here on Split. And we have Breach, Sage, Cypher, Brimstone,
Flash coming out
Viper
mid.
for Godspeed.
Smoke coming down. They're going to try and clear out rope room. And they're getting intel. Bomb is over there in Ramen.
All right, so Pawg kind of changing out the Brimstone for the Omen on here. And with those close corners, if you're really good at your teleports and you do them quickly, I mean, you can play a lot of mind games with the opposite team.
Absolutely, and his smokes are also you know, great tools because they do refresh. You can place them down, and they're not as detrimental to your team as you can walk through them and have a bit more vision comparative to a Brimstone smoke where you just have no vision at all. Wall going down from Jack-sided. Jackie said.
Yeah, I didn't know if that was Jack is dead.
I think it's Jack is dead, right? That's Jack is dead. Oh my gosh. On the fly. Terrible commentary. But I'm going to pick it up for you guys. And the rotation going over to A, going through ropes. Nixler taking out Ziff with that classic pistol headshot. ZK.
Oh, but they'll return the favor with 2 more kills.
And Jack is dead, taking out Bamsta. Ooh, and a great kill coming in from Pagels. But we'll lose the trade over there on Heaven. Jack is dead.
Aim Jesus, the last one left. No spike in hand.
10 seconds. Gonna try and get some frags out.
Unfortunately, not enough time to plant. Nope. But good first round. Some great back and forth trades there.
Yeah, so some teams will get some credits. Buy a couple weapons. We'll see some Spectres here. Maybe Bulldog. Probably Spectre, yeah.
Yeah, and it looks like Godspeed will do another save round here. Makes sense, makes sense. You always try to buy out for that 3rd round.
Absolutely. You want to get that Phantom. You want to try and get that Vandal light armor. Try and make something happen.
Is that a shotty on the side of Godspeed? No, okay.
No,
they sold
Bulldog Spectres. And I got a Frenzy on Nixer. So Jack is dead is holding that mid. Placing that wall to prevent any fast rushes. But we do see the bomb over there in Ramen. Trying to gain some intel. Trying to lure some people out. Pre-fire coming in from RSD34.
That's slow rotation up the mid.
And the push coming in. Through smoke. They're going to hold that corner. 2 members. Ooh. And Ziff will get an exchange. But Jack is dead. Was taken out by Aim Jesus with that shorty.
They may all have pistols, but pistols and numbers will get the trick done.
Absolutely. I'm going to try to make an exchange happen here from Heaven. Bamsel will drop. Plant. Behind box. Proximal. Taking out Raptor.
Oh, down to 21 health there, but still able to get that off. But K-Jules is the last one alive for Godspeed, and will get taken down. Pawg will easily defuse that and make that 2-0.
So great showing here from Pawg. CT-sided, taking care of it, handling things, and preventing that strong push through mid. And Pawg will go up 2-0 in the round.
Yeah, some good action on these first 2 rounds. I like what Godspeed is doing here. I liked that play there in the mid, knowing that hey, there's a bubble and this could hurt you as much as it could hurt me, because we're both surprised. But they grouped up, you know, to make sure that they could all hit the same target. So that was really good. And sometimes people just run right through that smoke just to throw you off.
Absolutely. So we see bomb spike over there in marketplace ramen. 3 members of Godspeed looking down mid. Viper will throw that spit out. Acid pool.
We're still just getting some intel here. Might see some action over here in B garage, but it doesn't look like there's going to be a full commit to that peak. And now
Nope,
there
smoke is up, so won't be. We'll spam through that smoke. Won't get anything. And 2 members looking at A. One looking through that corridor. One looking through ramp heaven.
Yeah, just making a lot of noise.
And they got that intel, knowing that camera's there. Rotation coming in towards mid from Pawg. They'll back up. And they're just trying to get some more information, trying to draw another out and lure them. But they're not biting.
Yeah, Pawg's being super patient with
Very
this.
patient. They don't need to move. They control the pace of this and don't need to give up too much intel.
Absolutely.
And the rotation going in through A, through sewers.
You have the one-way smoke screen here.
3 members still on mid from Godspeed. And they commit. Ooh, and ZK taking out Nixer. Smoke is down from Bamsto.
Full rotation up the
Bamsto
mid.
taking out Ziv. Great
Mid to
smoke down
A.
corridor. Look at that exchange going in heaven.
Yeah, and the mid to A rotation happened here. Down to 10 seconds to plant, though.
Plant coming in. Ooh, exchange. Great exchange. Oh, he won't win that. Jack is dead. Takes out Bamsto. Ooh, and through the wall, Proximo gets the wall bang and takes out Raptor to secure that round for Pawg. And they lead a 3-0. Very close one.
Yeah, I mean, that was a very quick rotation from Godspeed, going mid to A, as we talked about, able to get that pick on the Viper up in heaven and then do a quick plant. But down in that 2v2, Pawg just came out victorious.
Absolutely. They won those exchanges. Unfortunately, Bamsta could not win that exchange there after planting the bomb, and unfortunately was taken out.
But his ultimate is ready.
Absolutely. So we got 2 ults ready, one on Bamsta, one on Pawg. ZK does have that teleport. He'll hold that for when a plant goes down or something goes awry and needs to make that quick teleportation. So bomb, spike over there in Ramen. 3 member pushing through mid. Jack is dead. Will catch K-Jules with that peek. Ooh, and Bamsta will take out Jack is dead.
Unfortunately, unable to get out. That smoke orb did not come up fast enough for them to rotate out.
And RSD 3-4 is going to push. Won't get hurt by her little pool.
All right, going to set up the one-way smoke screen again.
Yep, and we do see Spike going through garage. 1 member only on B.
No more charges left.
Proximal watching that corridor. Looking for a peek. What will we see here? No movement coming in from Godspeed. They're holding their position, trying to get more intel, trying to force something, and make that rush through garage. Proximal will get flushed out. We'll have to move. Push going through. Cage up. Ooh, we'll get that kill on Bamsta. And we'll get another one. Raptor taking out. Absolutely great cage coming in from Proximal.
Yeah, the intel, the Cypher intel is just so useful that, I mean, you get kills through the smoke so easily just on intel alone.
And just great setup. You know, Cypher is just so well-rounded, has a great utility for defense, and can really hold down a site on his own. So great showing here from Pawg to hold that site. And Aim Jesus will try to make something happen. But, ooh, we'll get taken out. Was not looking
go for the gun.
Yep.
Got to clear your corners completely.
Got to clear your corners. So the econ looking great on Pawg's side.
Yeah, and up 4-0 now against Godspeed. So Pawg, that momentum carrying over from last game.
Absolutely. So great showing here, defending their sites.
Yeah, Jack is dead now has his res as well. So, so Pawg looking really, really nice here on the side of Pawg. And with that res available, as long as they're not taken out early, both stages were taken out first in that last round. So unfortunately, no heals came through.
No heals, no slows. So they could not help. But luckily, Pawg side was able to hold it down.
All right, so we've got Godspeed kind of looking down the mid here. Going to get some intel. Going to push up a little slowly. But, I mean, they've been peeking that mid, actually. Godspeed just, I mean, K-Jules being the healer probably shouldn't be the first one coming up, but we've seen that mistake quite a few times. Hellfire does come through.
They'll make that rotation to Marketplace, get out of that smoke. Smoke coming in from Omen on Pawg's side.
Yeah, I mean, being that the orbital strike was used in ropes there, that was kind of baffling. I don't know if they heard somebody in there. They wanted to clear it out, but in my opinion, I feel like that could have been better used.
Most definitely. Probably to protect the site better, but good try. Ooh, and K-Jules will take out XSIF, or Ziff, excuse me, with that headshot in exchange at A Heaven. Ooh, and Raptor taking out ZK. Spike going down, and a rotation coming in from Pawg, trying to set up and get this retake. Ooh, and Nixer taking out RZ34. Nixer taking out another one, Proximal. Wow, absolute great job.
Yeah, he had sights down, and I'm surprised none of that connected, but Godspeed just, I guess it worked out in the end. You do have two very low people, but I don't think ZK is going to try to make anything work here. Going to save what he's got, move on to the next round. They are up 4-0, so they can afford to let this one go over to Godspeed.
Absolutely. Great stuff from Godspeed. You know, finding those picks, making that rotation from mid over to A, and look at where all those X's are at. Look at that. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Just great stuff. Great stuff from Proximal, getting those, you know, those 2 kills. So great stuff from Godspeed. And getting a round on the board. Uh-oh. And K-Jules will take out ZK at the very last second. Very unfortunate.
Get out the shop. All right, and now Yif has their ultimate, so we're hopefully, you know, I want to see some crazy rocket kills here. Love when she gets the party started, but we do have K-Jules and Nixer ults available on the side of Godspeed. And only one away from Raptor and Aim Jesus getting theirs as well on the side of Godspeed, so we could see quite a few ults this round.
So looking like the same play. Marketplace, Spike. Caused some commotion in mid. Let's see if K-Jules is aggressive this time around. Hopefully not.
Yeah, and the aggressive push
Ooh,
from
my
Godspeed.
gosh. Wow. And that was, I can't believe it. Oh my gosh. Well, great patience from them. Didn't give themselves away. You know, patience with the trigger, and was able to execute accordingly instead of freaking out. So Pawg getting that early kill.
Yeah, being the open fragger as Sage can be detrimental, because now Godspeed has no heals. They have, you know, no anchor, no wall, no slows. But Godspeed have just been really forcing up the middle on this one. And, you know, sometimes it works, but unfortunately right there, just getting picked off and not seeing, you know, not clearing the corner completely, but being by themselves there as the open fragger just was able to get picked off.
Yep, and Ziff did get that kill over there on Heaven. Spike is at A, but there are 2 members. Oh, Bam's trying to win that exchange. He's going to rotate to Heaven. They hear his footsteps. He needs to be careful.
Moon booting over here.
Oh my goodness,
Oh,
and
they
Ziff will get a double kill. And he has a 3K. Aim Jesus rotating at ropes. He's by himself. He is cornered, pinched, in a precarious situation, and needs to be very, very careful.
Yeah, I don't know if that was freaking out. I mean, you still had 20 seconds on the time, but you just running around with those boots. They can hear you coming. That, and you collapsed on your teammate for an easy double kill right there. I think Godspeed needed to slow the pace down a little bit. Like I said, they've just been breaking open and running straight up the mid, having their Sage as the frontliner too. And like I said, that can be very detrimental for your team.
Absolutely. I don't believe, like, in my opinion, she plays a role, and her role is not to be going in first. Let your Breach do that. Let your Brimstone do that.
Especially when you have res available.
Absolutely.
They don't have a chance.
So we'll see how Godspeed adjusts. They do have a point on the board, but Pawg is up. Spike is at Marketplace. Ooh, and a wall bang from Raptor taking out Proximal. Great stuff.
There we go.
And that Spike will move. They will go to Garage. Jack is dead. We'll hold that Heaven position. No member is following the spike. Trying to clear it out.
Still patiently playing, looking for possibly another
AMG
pick
is holding
before
that.
committing.
Excuse me. AMG is holding that ultimate for the right time. K-Jules taking out RSD34. ZK getting Nixer. Oh, and it's walled off. Bamsta. Will he cause a commotion? The rotation's coming in from Pawg. They may have to reel it back in and rotate, but they're going to make the attention. Raise grenade going out.
Oh, the rocket
no.
coming
You hate
out
to
for that.
see it.
4K,
You
clip that.
hate to see it. Hey, clip that. If you're watching this, make sure to clip that and then post it on Twitter and then tag us at Vanguard Wins and say, hey, this was POG.
Absolutely. That was amazing. That was perfect timing. That's the kind of Raze ults that you just love to see. You hate to see it, but you'll love to see it.
But that was an amazing strategy from Pawg. You know, they placed the wall. Honestly, Godspeed should have cut their losses and rotated straight to A because they were going to cause a commotion. They did get that early pick on B, and they just didn't rotate fast enough. If they wanted to take B, they should have rotated much faster. But unfortunately, Ziv comes through with the ultimate and C4 and takes 4 members out instantly. So Pawg is up now 6-1 in Grand Finals, game number 1. Oh, an exchange going through in mid.
Pawg lost their healer now. Not exactly what you want to see.
Ooh, and RZ34 takes out K-Jules with a little headshot.
That's now a 3-4 situation in favor of Pawg. Both healers down. And RSD does have their Viper Pit available. And with the numbers, she could easily ult out Heaven.
Cuss going through. RS334 gonna throw out that smoke.
Playing back a little bit. She's about to come face to face with 2 members of Godspeed, though.
But the rotation coming in from Godspeed. Moving towards A. They're watching Heaven. Ooh. And Raptor almost taken out. Zip taking out AimJesus. RS334 taking out Nixer. The Paranoia going on to Raptor. Ooh, and taken out. Wow. Great Paranoia coming in from ZK. Taking the vision away from Raptor. And easily winning the round. Pawg. Absolutely great stuff. Great defense. Holding their positions and communicating very well to lead in this game 1. This is also the first half, everyone. So once we get to that point, we'll be switching sides, and let's see if Godspeed can turn it around.
Yeah, and there's a lot of ultimates available on the side of Godspeed now, so let's see if they can use them to their advantage here. And here goes that Viper Pit coming out.
RZ34 trying to hold that mid position. We'll back out. We'll look for a pick. Won't find anything. Ooh, but we'll see plenty of members walking through, but will not get one.
No.
He was choosing the right time, but unfortunately it took a little bit too long.
Yeah, had the trigger discipline, was waiting for them all to get ahead, but unfortunately that one came from the left and it surprised.
So now Godspeed pulled back. They got to exchange. Spike is still in marketplace. Rotation over to mid. 2 members of Pawg holding A. 3 members now rotating. 1 member on B, and the ult coming through. We'll find one, I believe.
And that is the time for Godspeed to push through and engage and see what they can make of this.
Ooh, operator miss. But Bamsa will get ZK. They'll have B control. Rotation coming in through Heaven. Proxima will take out Raptor. 3v3 situation. Under 30 seconds left. Spike has not been planted. Still in Garage. Ziv playing his corners.
Very interesting to hold on to Spike.
Wow. And Bamsa taking out Ziv. 10 seconds. Ultimate.
And that'll give him enough time to plant. This is a 1v1 situation here. But, yeah, I mean, that was kind of baffling to hang on to the Spike and then go into Garage where you give yourself kind of like the high ground to get headshot on your way to planting. Maybe they didn't know that they had it.
Yep. Ooh, and Bamsto will secure the kill and earn himself a nice little 3K there.
Yeah, still played out for Godspeed in the end. Now 7-2, breathing a little bit of life back into this.
Absolutely. They have a few more rounds before the half is over, so hopefully they get a couple more wins under their belt and make it at least an even game or close to an even game before we switch over.
Absolutely. And for the side of Godspeed, we still have K-Jules Rez and Raptor's Viper Pit. And on the side of Pawg, we've got the Neural, but we are one away from getting ZK's teleport as well as Jack is Dead's revive. So still pretty close. Econ looking much better on the side of Pawg, though. So Godspeed needs to win a couple more rounds before they start.
And Jack is Dead gets the
safe.
early kill. Jack is Dead doing work. Spike over their marketplace. Godspeed is backing up. They did lose that early lead. Ooh, it's a very dangerous game. They're playing up in mid.
Send that Roomba out.
And that member will rotate from A.
Well, looks like Bomb's going to rotate back to A, though.
Yep.
Keep one person in mid. Try to keep their attention here. Good discipline.
Shots going out.
No rotation off A, though.
No smokes down. Wow, and Zip takes out Nixer. And the rotation coming in from Pawg.
That's going to be
members.
pretty tough for Godspeed to kind of pull this around, this 3v5 situation. The rotation did come through 3 on A.
RS334 will get a exchange here. Who will win?
Poison orb emitting.
And Bamsa will win that exchange. They have mid control now. Rotation coming in through spawn side on Pawg. They'll have to hold heaven. They only have 10 seconds left to plant. It's going to be very difficult. Ooh, Bamsa gets that kill on Proximal. Plant going through. Be careful with the wall bangs. We can see it happen.
Yeah, and this is a 3v3 situation now. What looked dire for Godspeed has now turned around in almost their favor.
Yep. The Viper Pit coming out. Great defensive tool. When Jack is Dead, we'll get Aim Jesus. Oh, wow. Jack is Dead spamming through the smoke. ZK getting Bamsta. Uh-oh. Godspeed needs to be careful here. This is going to be very tough.
1v1 situation.
The res coming through. Oh, wow, and Jack is dead. Oh, my goodness, with the 3K.
Pawg right there. Pops out, gets the res. Godspeed able to see them, unable to secure the kill on either one, though, before going down themselves. It feels bad. Godspeed, that was such a great turnaround, and it was looking so hopeful. But Jack is Dead just pulling it through for their team.
Absolutely crazy showing. Got that res. You know, wanted a little bit of help, but didn't need it because they just sprayed.
Yeah.
Sprayed and got the kill. So good job on Pawg. You know, really getting the retake and securing that dub in that round. And now they lead 8-2 here in Grand Finals. Game 1 of the Valorant Sunday Showdown, week number 3.
All right, it looks like a full commit to middle here from Godspeed once again.
An all-out push down mid. We see Spike right there.
Sprays.
Slow going out. Ooh, the gets concussed. And the push coming through, but they're going to push through the slow. Absolutely crazy. Oh, no.
And the crossfire set up beautifully in heaven. What a deadly trap to come through.
And Godspeed are falling apart at the seams. And Jack is Dead will secure 3K. Quick round. And I'm not sure about that play. You know, when you see a Sage slow, you don't push through it, especially through a fatal funnel such as the corridor between heaven and mid.
Yeah, you can't check your corners quickly. You know, that's it just seemed almost kind of antsy, like a very antsy move on the side of Godspeed.
You know, the score, they're looking up at the score, they're like, okay, we got to make a play, we got to make something happen. But unfortunately, you're giving enough kills way too early, and you're not going to be able to make things happen. And now we have 2 ops on the side of Pawg. 3 ops, excuse me. I take that back. So they need to be careful because it's 1 shot, 1 kill.
All right, Jack is Dead, peeking that mid. Going
Jack is
back.
dead. We'll wall off ropes. Ooh, and Ziff will get a kill on Bamsta. Ziff, another one on Nixer. And they have total control here.
All right, but Godspeed is on A with the spike and can get actual plant off. So that'll help with some economy, if anything. But Godspeed is up 3-2 now.
Yep, they got the res off. 2v2, 3v2 situation. Pawg needs to retake this. RZ3-4 taking out Nixer, who was just rezzed, I believe.
Give me a corpse. Give me a corpse. Give me a corpse. I know exactly where you
And the
are.
ultimate going through. Trying to get some intel. Proximal will see. Ooh. Raptor will take out RZ3-4. They know the shots came through. Over there from corridor. We'll fake. Get it halfway. And Raptor will win the gunfight and earn themselves a 4K this round.
Wow, that looked in the favor of Pawg early, and Godspeed just turned that one around in surprising fashion there.
Absolutely.
And they needed that. I mean, it's now 9-3. You have, this is the half. And, yeah, you did not want to go in that 10-2 at all.
Absolutely. I mean, it's still a tough hill to climb, but luckily Godspeed will be on the defense side, so they will have an advantage. And they have a Sage on their side, which is a very strong character in mid, along with that Viper. So we'll see how Pawg plays out when their attack side. It looks like we do see a lot of members posturing up on B main over there with Spike.
Yeah, and they're not even attacking the mid. They're going A and B first. So completely different from Godspeed's attack already.
Wait, no more charges left.
Camera taken out.
And a lot slower pace from Pawg.
Yep, haven't even hit the minute mark. They're just trying to get some intel. Bomb, Spike moving through market. 2 members on A. Trying to peek, trying to get some intel. Exchange is going down mid. Aim Jesus. Tremor.
After that, they will run on over to A.
So they're rotating to A. Remember, did rotate to mid, but we'll take ropes and head back to A. Heaven is not being watched. Bam's still watching corridor. And all members over there pushing through A. Molly coming through.
Along with the slow, makes it almost
Ooh,
impossible
and
to
Bamsta
get
getting the
through.
double. Proximal exchanging, taking out K-Jules. ZK taking Bamsta.
And this is a 2v2 situation here.
Pawg spiking. Gunfire Raptor will win that exchange against ZK. Ooh, and ain't Jesus. Right to the dome of Jack is dead to secure that round for Godspeed.
All right, putting another one up on the board. Let's see if Godspeed can keep this momentum and kind of change things around for them.
Absolutely, that was a great little retake. Able to win those gunfights, those exchanges. He earned them some credits, get them some weapons. And we're going full save, it looks like, on the side of Pawg. Oh, we got a little shorty. Shorty popping up.
Shorties, I know how I feel about shorties
no, he
on
sold it.
attack. Yeah.
they sold it. They sold it, so.
Not always
A little
the
frenzy,
best
okay.
thing.
Maybe. They're just trolling me, maybe. Who knows? But a little frenzy coming out.
I feel like I get trolled a lot. I've seen that quite a bit, you know. Am I going to do it? You think I'm going to do it? No.
Cover going out.
Smoke going down towards mid. And a full push going in to mid with Spike.
Yeah, this time a little differently from Pawg.
They call out the smoke. We do see a rotation in ropes. Wall
gonna-
going up. They're going mid to A. And they're taking out that save with an exchange, though. Molly down. ZK taking out Raptor. Ooh, and that had to be a full rotation from Godspeed. ZK holding that mid position along with 2 members of Pawg. Bomb's still in mid. They're going to look like they're going to rotate through. No? holding mid, looking for that mid to A. Still. Ooh, and Nixer with the little spray to take out.
Yeah, caught the impatience of the Rays climbing down those ropes instead of holding those corners.
And we have a nice, interesting setup here. 30 seconds left in this round. Let's see what Pawg can do. Oh, Gris crossfire right here. But the rotation
And
going towards
they
B.
hear it. And they will be met by Aim Jesus here.
Smoke going down, though. Ooh, and ZK
Coming
jumping
from
down.
above.
Yep, they're going to spray. Paranoid coming through. And this is a very dangerous situation for Pawg. All members are low. Ooh, and Bamsa will get RZ34.
Yeah, but the spike will go down, so there is a chance here.
Oh, an exchange.
Down to the
1v1.
1v1.
Who's going to take it? Ooh, the reload. I'm not sure about that, but Boots.
He's just got to dance around it and play the time.
They know it's a fake. Who's going to bite first? Ooh, and Bamsa will win the exchange and earn himself a 3K in that round. And Godspeed turning it around.
5 to 9.
And making it 5 to 9.
Yeah.
We thought this was going to be a complete shutout, but you know, God's like when you switch sides, it's a complete different story.
Absolutely. You know, sometimes just your play style. This map has the tendency to do that. You think, you know, a 9-3 lead is safe, and then all of a sudden you're tied. You know, what can you do?
Absolutely. So we do see the bombs still over there at spawn. They're trying to figure out, all right, guys, what we're going to do? What's the plan? How are we going to fake these fools? Make something happen. Line going out early. They're being aggressive right here. Godspeed. They don't find anything. And they're like, all right, pull back. We don't see anything. What's the play now?
Just kidding.
Oh, and the hit going on.
Yeah, and you'll see the position of the Viper from Godspeed, though, looking to see any peek outs, but they knew. They somehow knew.
Yeah, they saw that wall, knew that corner was going to be exposed, and took out Raptor. Camera down. Taken out. They do have intel. They know that at least one member is at B. We do see the spike rotating along with 2 members. And they're going to go the long way.
Yeah, a nice slow back rotation.
Yep, and there's only one member there watching Heaven, or Ramp, excuse me, on A. So if there's a full-on push, it's going to be very dangerous.
Bamsta does have his ultimate, too, so as long as he's not taken out, but unfortunately he is.
And that should be a full push right there.
And absolutely. But unfortunately,
No members
Pawg,
from Pawg are on A. Oh, no, excuse me. Yeah.
they had no intel of who else might have been there. So they're slow rolling in. They got 2 picks now, so they know that they're good and well to move in, get a plant, and it'll be a 2v5 for Godspeed.
And it's going to be very tough for Godspeed. They're going to have to probably just let this plant go through and save, honestly. Their credits are expended. As you can see, K-Jules has 0 credits, 900 on Aim Jesus and 200 on Nixer. Raptor is very low, so they will most likely have to save this round, or if not, will sacrifice a good bit of money to rebuy in the next round, or they may have to succumb to saving.
Oh, absolutely. And you hate to do that when you're down, and you're about to be down 10-5. So it's getting a little tight here. Only 3 more rounds after this that you can lose. But never say never. Like I said, I mean, a 3-4 game in a row, it could happen so fast. It could be such a quick turnaround. And maybe Godspeed's finding their footing here. They held back. They're playing it patient. They didn't go in all gung-ho. They understand they need to play the economy game now. And, maybe just taking a step back, take a breather, and figure it out from there. It's not over till it's over in this game. We've seen some crazy comebacks.
Absolutely, and ult ready on the side of Pawg with ZK having his TP available. Some ults coming in, close to coming in. RZ34 close to that Viper pit, and Keijo is close to a res. Just needs 2 more points on that ult charge.
And this is an economy round for the other 3 teammates on Godspeed here.
Yeah, they're all running Ghosts and Sheriffs.
Cover going out.
Bomb at spawn.
I have the spike.
Spike at spawn, excuse me. posturing, going towards B.
So Omen just kind of waiting back to see what kind of intel they can get. You know, if worst comes to worst, he can teleport across the map. That's what's so good about his ult on attack.
And the slow creep through Marketplace, trying to get some intel. We'll probably see an exchange once that wall goes down. They're going to hold out, be patient. Under a minute left. Toxin screen is down. 3 members are pushing from Pawg through mid. Ooh, and Ziff will get that Bamsta pick. But K-Jules with the click 1 tap.
Sheriff.
Jack-sided wins against Aim Jesus. All push towards B. Only 1 member on B. Heaven side. We'll have to drop down. Crossfire didn't get anything. But Nixer will at least get 1 off guard.
Going out.
Smoke going down over there on corridor spawn.
Okay, Jules with the Sheriff in a 1v3 situation here.
Spike is planted. Cage will have to get some 1-taps going in if she wants to, or excuse me, if they want to win this round. But it's going to be a tough one. That recoil on that Sheriff is not favorable.
No. Unforgiving.
And a Cypher trap, or smoke screen, excuse me, from
Viper.
Viper going down. Not activated yet. Ooh!
That would have
And
been a nice headshot.
it was
just
close.
a little outside.
It was close. Close.
Toxins going up.
But Pawg will win that round and go up 11-5 in Game 1 of Grand Finals here at the Valorant Sunday Showdown.
All right, so it looks like they'll be able to do a full buy, but if Godspeed does not win this, they goes to match point for Pawg, and Godspeed will be broke. So this is a absolute needed win for this round right here.
Absolutely, this is the round to win, because if you don't, it's pretty much GG with that econ. Nixer getting the camera in garage. We'll see. Mark someone. Nixer has that intel. Proxima will pull back. Bomb over there. Spike at Marketplace.
Nixer will actually see somebody peeking. Let's see who wins that exchange.
And Proxima will win that exchange against Nixer. And they'll know. Ooh, and Aim Jesus taking out RZ34 because he thought he could push through mid. But Pawg is on B already. They're clear. Raptor holding steady. Doesn't want to pull the trigger too early. Wants to catch them off guard. But there's a ton of smoke in the way. A wall in the way. Ooh! And Ziff and ZK get 2 picks. And they'll secure the spot. Spike planted. Bamsta slowly creeping.
I believe K-Jules does have their ultimate, but they're going to have to get close enough to a body to res. Unfortunately, I don't think they'll be able to.
No, they're holding very tight in heaven along by corridor. So it's kind of just, hey, let's save, pull back, survive as much as, survive if we can, and hopefully make something happen in the match point.
And if you're Pawg, knowing their economy, are you going to send somebody to hunt in this situation to say, hey, no, like, I know you're hurting. But, I mean, they're kind of scouting. They're making their way out. It looks like, if they can catch somebody out, they definitely want to.
They want to. We do still remember coming down through sewers, but not going to make that full rotation. And this is match point for Pawg. If they win this, they'll go up 1-0 in Grand Finals.
All right. So what does Godspeed really have to do here? I mean, I don't see too much aggressive peeking. I mean, the Cypher kind of put himself in an aggressive spot.
Honestly, you just have to win those gunfights. When you get into those 1v1 gunfights, you have to be ready for them. You have to get those picks, because if you're by yourself on B site and you give up, you die, you're that first pick, then your site is completely open. The way of entry is completely open. So you can expect a 3-man rush, 4-man rush like they did onto B last round.
Yeah.
So we see them creeping through garage. Spike with them. Pawg member at A, creating some
Camera
commotion.
taken out.
But
4-man rushing garage.
and
here.
we only see 1 member on B right now. It can go really sour for Godspeed very quickly. Alt coming in. Entry frag missed. Nixer will get it.
Everyone hide. Cage
Alt going up. Cage going up. Enemies revealed. Roomba out. Nothing. They're running. They're retreating. They're rotating towards mid with Spike. Bamsta in that smoke. Hunting. Looking. We'll have to pull out, though. Spike transitioning over from the long way to A. 2 members on heaven, 1 bottom hell, watching. 2 members going through garage.
You know, Godspeed did not do a full rotation after that. They're still holding steady, still waiting to see the spike. And, you know, and now the Viper has moved from A, heading towards B.
Slow going out. Nixer walled. Will have to wall bang, but is by himself. He's calling for help. 13 seconds. Oh, and could not get an exchange. And Aim Jesus will take out Ziff. Proxy will take out Aim Jesus.
Yeah, there's only 5 seconds here. If he doesn't plant this in time.
He'll get it. With 0.2 seconds left. Ooh, and Raptor. Clean headshot and nice defuse will keep their team alive.
Yeah, Godspeed needed that so badly. Glad to see a quick turnaround there. And we have 3 ults now available on either side here. Economy looking a little better for Godspeed. Still not great, but it's getting up there, and they are keeping their team alive.
Absolutely. So I believe what really made the difference was the frag by Nixer, getting that Omen on early and forcing Pawg to retreat and recall and say, hey guys, plan B, plan B, plan B. It was able to cause a little commotion, and Godspeed was able to hold their position and was able to clean it up and get that defuse at the end.
Yeah, that Cypher ultimate really saved that point for him. That was really quick thinking to let the rest of his team know whether to move in or not.
Early ult. Ooh, and Ziff will get Bamsta. Heard that ult point being taken and said, you know what? I know where you're at. I'm taking you out. Nixer needs to be careful. We'll pull back. Reds coming in from K-Jules will revive Bamsta, but
Unfortunate.
Ziff will take out Bamsta again. And here comes the exchange. 2 members on A. Only 1 member. K-Jules will take out ZK over there in A. Ooh, Raptor taking out RZ34 in mid with a clean headshot. 2 members are pushing up mid, but 2 members are there to meet from Godspeed. Trying to hold the position. We do see 3 members in sewers, holding, causing some commotion.
All right.
Jack is dead. We'll get that res.
Now a 4v4 situation here. It's a bit better. Viper ult going out to hold down that mid location, but unfortunately,
Ziff
picked off through the smoke.
Gotta pick through the smoke.
You hate to see it, but
So, wow, a 4-3 situation. Under 30 seconds left. Big push coming through garage. Flash coming out. Cage down. Ooh, ultimate going in. Knockups going through. Definitely. Won't see anything going. No kills. 12 seconds. 10. Exchange going through Ziff with the 4K. Oh, Nixer staying alive. Oh, sorry.
beautiful.
Oh my God.
By Nixer.
Oh my goodness. Nixer.
Yeah, he dropped down from heaven, got on the other side of the wall, waited on the other side of the box where they knew the plant area started, able to pick off that Viper, knew he had to shoot through the boxes and stop them before the time.
My
Nixer.
goodness. Sorry, chat, for your ears, but that was dirty, filthy, nasty.
Somebody clip that, please.
Get this man a Red Bull. But great stuff from Godspeed. We were able to hold because it was not looking good for them, especially with those early kills from Ziff. Smoke's going down on A. Spike is closer to A. Sewers.
All right, Godspeed showing a little bit of life here, hanging on. Nixer pulling it out for his team, and I can feel the adrenaline rush from here.
Wow, my eyes are down.
And they're playing patient. 3 members over there in garage. They're going to rotate long way. Head towards A. They see K-Jules. K-Jules know there's a member there. Throw out a slow. Prevent any form of push through that smoke.
And that was very lucky of K-Jules. I mean, she had her ability out instead of a gun. And that's I don't know if I agree with that move.
All members close to A. Spiked is picked up. And Bamsta waiting patiently. There needs to be an initiation. Smoke is down. I'm not sure if that was a great play, but they're going to rush through. We hear their boots. Oh, no. Ult coming through. They're going to back up. Force him out.
That should have been a lot of damage.
Wow.
Beautifully.
Bamsta.
Beautifully
What a
played.
play. My goodness, sir. What are you taking?
Must be
Great
drinking
stuff.
all that Red Bull.
Drinking massive amounts of Red Bull because Pawg are 2 members on the team left. Under 10 seconds left. Boom. ZK. Wow. Great flick. Catching aim. Jesus. Off guard.
All right, not enough time for Pawg. And Pawg just on the cusp of winning, and slowly but surely Godspeed just picking it up. I mean, between Bamsta and Nixer are just showing some amazing plays here to keep their team alive.
Absolutely. 12-8. Game 1 still. Second half. It's very close. Let's see how Godspeed will respond. I'm assuming their morale is quite higher after that win. They're really communicating. Great play coming in from Bamsta with that ultimate and, forcing all those members of Pawg out of it and getting those great picks.
All right, dropping the spike right outside of garage. Not going to give anything away. Typical hold here.
We'll take out that camera. They know Nixer is there. 2 members pushing up mid from Pawg's side. But Aim Jesus will hold his angle. Spike is moving slowly now towards mid, but will back up. And now they're looking for a push to garage. But they said, hey guys, never mind. We're going to play it patient. Drop Spike in Marketplace. They want to give off the intel saying, hey, Spike is over here. The camera is still there from Cypher watching down that corridor in garage.
Everybody playing super patient here.
30 seconds left. There's going to be a full-on rush here in mid. And it's possibly going to be going mid to A. Spraying. And yes, they're going to do it mid to A. Big rotation through ropes. A TP going through.
Ooh, and he's trying to cut anybody off in the background, and he will actually come face to face with 2 of them. Didn't work out for him so well. Down to 5 seconds here to plant. They're going to have to plant.
No
they don't
plant.
have enough time.
No
they
time to
didn't
plant.
rotate fast
no time
enough.
To plant. And that's, wow.
Did they not pay attention
What
to
a
the
blunder.
time?
What a blunder.
I mean, they had it. A was open. They were coming in. I mean, time does get away from you very easily in this game, so I can see that happening. But you had the mid to A route. You had it wide open. I mean, that was just a kind of a big misplay on the side of Pawg.
And ZK did expend that ultimate, so no longer there. Ziff is 1 point away from an ult, so you can expect, if they get an entry frag here, a big ult to come through. Bamsta, 3 points away still, but very close one still.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be a plant for sure on the side of Pawg, and now it's 9-12.
Yep.
Creeping up from behind is Godspeed. Got that one-way smoke screen set up by Viper. Making lots of noise over here on the side of garage while holding back with the spike.
And 2 members of Pawg in mid. 3 now. Trying to slowly creep up. Raptor trying to get those peaks. But sees nothing. Here at B, we do see a slow creep going through corridor. Nixer will rotate around, get some cover. We'll see a member. Camera taken out instantly.
All right, Omen will pick up the spike finally.
And the spike is moving towards Marketplace. Closer to mid. But we could see a full out.
Poison's off.
Mid to A. Ooh, and Nixer getting a pick on Proximal over there in B. Ooh, and the flash coming out. Aim Jesus taking out Jack is dead. RZ34 taking out Aim Jesus. Oh, and Raptor exchanging. Ziff taking out Nixer. 2 members. Oh, and Kajos and Bamsta getting the final kill and making it 10-12.
The comeback is real from Godspeed here. I don't know what's going on here on the side of Pawg, but it looks like that economy dwindled down quite a bit. And this could get scary here for the side of Pawg to let such a big lead go away. But this game, this is where that's possible.
Yeah, the CT-sided map, you have the options, and unfortunately, they just could not win that massive gunfight in mid. But great stuff from Godspeed, holding their own. Nixer has really stepped up, winning those entry frag exchanges. So good on him, getting that intel, preventing any strong push from Garage. So let's see how Pawg responds. 3 members rotating towards A. Spike is over by Marketplace B.
And just really slowly coming in here, getting some intel. 3 members over on the side of A, but the spike is over at B. So they might be playing some mind games here to get them to rotate from B to A or from mid to A.
And still only 3 members over at A.
Everyone holding their ground.
Just playing patiently, trying to find an opening, but no intel's going out except a few gunfires.
Toxins going up.
Toxin screen up now mid.
Cypher now has the spike. Looks like he's running his way on over to A.
And the straight push through mid, going through ropes, but they are watching ropes over there on A, but might not be looking in time. Ooh, Molly's out. Oh no. Wow. They missed an opportunity right there in heaven. And Viper Pit going out. ZK watching that corridor. Ooh, and Raptor taking out 2 instantly. My goodness, Bamsta, K-Jules. Jack is dead, taking out Bamsta. We'll get knocked up.
And there won't be enough time once again for Pawg. This is going to go to 12-11. And once again, Pawg just waited. They had the opportunity. They had a person up in heaven. You had the rest of the team there to rush 8, and they waited. And Godspeed was able to rotate into that back corridor, get some picks, and collapse on them. Pawg need to pull the trigger and go with it.
Absolutely. Their time is dwindling, and they're not acting fast enough because I think this is the second or third time where they're literally on the fringe of being able to plant the spike, and they're not doing so in a timely manner. They need to communicate, act faster and accordingly. So, Pawg, geez, let's go. Godspeed, let's go. I'm hyped. This is a hype game 1. Grand finals.
We didn't want it to be, just a one-sided thing, and we thought that's the way it was looking for Godspeed.
Camera taken out.
This is kind of crazy from Pawg, just letting the opportunity slip through their fingers as many times as they have here.
Found you.
Almost looks like a full commit over to B.
Yep, full rush through B. Looks like they want that intel, but that Roomba won't find anything. Oh, gosh.
They put up the wall. Let's see if Nixer can get some open frags. Once again, he's in that perfect position.
Cage is up. Sage ball is down. Smoke is down. Uh-oh. Oh, and they'll find Aim Jesus. Ziff taking out a member. And Hellfire going down.
The spike will go through, though, on the side of Pawg.
And the rapid fire coming through. K-Jules taking out Jack is dead. Spike is down. Ziff, Rez going through. Nixer up. Will get instantly taken out by ZK. Bamsta taking out ZK. And it's a 2v1 situation.
Godspeed 6 life.
Bamsta is low. And this is his last hurrah. Oh, goodness. Oh, and does not catch it. And Pawg will win game 1 after that crazy exchange.
Yeah, I mean, Godspeed, they have to be feeling at least kind of good coming out of that, being that they were down such a huge deficit. Sweaty matches here. They brought it back.
But absolutely insane play from Godspeed and Pawg. And Pawg will win game 1 after a very, very close match.
Yeah, we thought it was
in that second
end
half. Like, who would have thought, the mindset going through both those teams being denied time and time again, and then you switch sides, and then boom, happens to you. And you're just like, yo, what's going on? We need to pick it up. We're 1 win away. Let's not throw this. Let's not go into overtime. Because when you go into overtime, even playing field,
yep,
you don't know what's going to happen. So great stuff from Pawg to pull through and win game 1. This is a best of 3. here in the finals for the Valorant Sunday Showdown number 3. This is an $1,000 prize pool up for grabs between first and second place. So, you know, money's on the line, pressure, sweaty, all that. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. It's been an amazing time, amazing Sunday, and this is just game 1. We have 2 more games, possibly 2 more games.
Yeah.
Possibly 2 more games. So, be sure to stick around. Be sure to tune in. We're getting that map pick going through, and once we have that ready for you, we'll be loading right into it and getting that action going.
Yeah. All right. And it looks like the map we're going to get to see is Bind.
Bind,
here.
everyone's favorite map.
The most balanced map.
I think Bind is my favorite map, but I'm not sure. I think,
That's mine.
I like Haven. Haven, I think I like a lot because there are 3 sites to it. It's just it's variety. You know, a
Yeah.
little variety.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. Don't judge me. We are going to Bind. Very exciting stuff from both teams. I bet they're both energized. I bet they're so sweaty right now because I was sweating through that entirety of the match.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, on the
great
side
stuff.
of Godspeed, even though they ended up losing that, like I said, they have to be feeling at least a little better, you know, feeling good that they brought it back within, you know, such a close range and still feeling that hype from that. So I think, you know, we're going to see another really close match here.
Absolutely. I think it's going to be another close one. This is Bind. It's a fairly balanced map for both sides, in my opinion. So it should be interesting what we'll pull out, what agents we'll see this time around. So I'm really looking forward to it. Maybe you see a Sova. I know Sova's fairly popular on this map because of his shock dart, his intel dart, and his owl that he's able to place out there. So really excited to see the second game between Godspeed and Pawg in grand finals.
Go.
So we are currently in the character select portion, and once we're all ready to go, we'll be loading all into the map, and game 2 will be right in front of us with a delicious Red Bull. So
Giving everybody wings.
And thank you everyone for tuning in today. It's been an amazing time. It's just been absolutely fun to be a part of this community. And here we are, Godspeed, Pawg, and we have Godspeed defending.
Game number 2 underway here. And looks like we have a complete new character roster, aside from the Sage and Cypher. So a couple differences here. You do have Phoenix versus Raze as far as your hyper carries go. But everything else is mirror match, which is typical, you know. You got your Sage. You're always going to see your Sage. Typically, you'll always see a Cypher, Brimstone, Breach. But Raze versus Phoenix as far as the duelists go.
And we did see Ziff's Raze. Ooh, and Raptor getting that early pick on Ziff. So an exchange coming through between Jack's Dead and Raptor. Wall going up in Hookah.
And they are shooting that down,
Yes,
getting a little aggressive there.
And they are wasting all their ammo, too, on that wall. So if it does come to a late gunfight, they may be stuck knifing it out. But we'll see. Molly?
Yeah, slow rotation from Casuals on the backside, but Pawg making it now 4v4.
And ZK gonna win that exchange against Bamsta. 3v4 situation. Spike is down. Cage placed on that opening. And 4 members crowding around from Pawg.
My eyes are down.
Trying to get a jump shot, but nothing happening.
No more charges left.
Heal going through. Jack is dead. Ooh, and Nixer with a flank.
Beautiful flank from Nixer there.
Cage triggered.
Cage up. Gets a nice little ghost. Ooh, but won't win that exchange against Jack is dead. Jack is dead will get that wallbang headshot against Aim Jesus and secure a 3K in the pistol round. First half. Great stuff. Pawg winning that first round. And then some buys coming through on the side of Pawg Bulldogs. And we do see a shorty on the side of Godspeed, along with the ghost.
Now that I understand, on defense, holding close corners.
They're holding close corners. You know, you come through my smoke, boom, get out of here.
Yeah. So Jack is dead now. You know, almost halfway to the res. like we've got
Ziff getting that early kill on Raptor.
unfortunate, but
Yes.
you know, Raze is pretty heavily damaged and nowhere near the stage. Oh wait, nope. Able to get that heal off stage. So gonna be healed back to 4. Full health. 5v4 situation here. That's very interesting where Godspeed's holding. You have 2 in Market Garden there in B.
And they're just holding. Flare coming out. Ooh, and they'll get cleaned up. And Nixer securing a double kill. But will get taken out by Proximal. Full 3 team members. Spike over there on B. Flash coming out.
Yeah, and that's a slow rotation from the Brimstone coming over. They will be able to get that spike down with plenty of time. And he's the one with the shotty, of course.
Yeah, it's going to be very tough for him. 1v3 situation with just a shorty. Hopefully he can find a weapon on the floor. And he's just peeking. Doesn't want to commit too much. We'll have to land on that crate. Don't want to make a sound. Smoke's going down. Jumps down, though. Commits. Double taps.
Doesn't realize there is somebody on point behind him, though.
Yep, and we'll get flanked. And RZ34 will take out Bamsta through that smoke.
Yeah, I don't like the 2 people in the garden, though.
That was a very...
It's a death hole.
Yeah, it's sus. You know, they literally got cleared out from that breach flare, and they were just, hey.
Hey, sitting ducks.
Yeah, but Nixer did get the double kill, but unfortunately, like, imagine if you're in a better position.
Oh, yeah. I mean, because if you have to run out because they're pushing long B, then you're kind of getting capped from hookah because you have nothing in there to stop them from coming through hookah. So it's just a very interesting play there.
Nixer throwing up some tripwires.
And I would even set that tripwire in the other doorway.
And we do see 3 members over there at short A.
And look at this rotation coming from Godspeed. When you're on defense and you're peeking out, giving a double kill over to RSD.
Wow. Aggressive play from Godspeed, and they were punished for it. And a full-on rotation looking at
Oh, and you're going to see in the
short A.
backside over at B.
Yep,
2
and
members.
AMG's is taking out Proximal. Ooh, and Bamsta taking out RZ34, but ZK taking out Bamsta. So some trades going through 2v3 situation. Pawg does have, ooh, Raptor checking heaven.
Yeah, I mean, Godspeed able to turn this around what was a 3v5, getting some good picks of their own.
This will be tough to clear this. U-Haul elbow. Very, very tough area to clear with these very harsh angles.
They're both looking the same direction, though, right now.
They break down that wall and they get through. Jack is dead. Will swing if he hears that sound.
Yeah, and no one's checking the right.
He hears the sound. He's swinging out. Cover. Ooh, and Aim Jesus will take out Jack is dead, and Raptor will take out ZK, and they will get the defuse. Yes, they will.
Wow. So Godspeed putting one up on the board now. 2-1 situation here. Yeah, Pawg has such a good opening on that with the double kill. But unfortunately, just got a little too antsy at A where the rest of the members were still residing. And unfortunately, a couple of them fell really hard and really fast.
You know, I do believe Pawg did have the advantage in that situation.
I mean, B was wide open.
It was wide open, absolutely. But, you know, you got the cheeky play right there. You just wall it off, plant. You know, you throw a trap or a smoke there and you catch them off guard. But why not rotate through the other side of U-Haul, you know?
Yeah.
Catch the flank. You have 2 members pinch, you know, whatever it may be. But, hey, clean it up. It's only round 4.
Hindsight's 20/20.
Yeah, it's only round 4. And Godspeed get that win on the board. Wall going up on hookah. Proximal making some noise. We have 4 teams. Oh, excuse me, not 4 teams. 5 members rotating to B. Only 2 members from Godspeed. A slow will go down, prevent any progress.
And no rotations from A yet. Oh, now we got one coming to the backside there. Cage will be triggered, clearing out some corners. Not full on commit just yet, and I don't think they've shown Spike.
Flash come. No. Ult coming in from Phoenix. TP going through. Cajo's holding this position. ZK getting Aim Jesus. Ooh. And the
Wallbang.
picks are just coming in from Pawg, and they secure B. Only 2 members remain on Godspeed.
Yeah, it's a tough position to hold right outside of hookah. I mean, a lot of people clear the other side of that wall by shooting through it. So that's why you see a lot of people holding the underpass rather than sitting on that box. So it looks like this is going to be a save. He will get a frag one, well, trade one. But Raptor will save his gun. The economy is not great, really, on either side of the field right now, but Pawg's going to be feeling pretty good after that one.
Raptor can try to hold his high ground, get any picks as Pawg rotates off of B. I'm just making a little noise, telling him, hey, we're coming through. Don't mess with us. We'll take you out. And Pawg will win that round confidently. And Godspeed will have to answer the call here. Let's see what can happen.
This might have to be a save round here. You already see Frenzy coming out. Or is that Ghost?
That's a Ghost on Bamsta, Sheriff on K-Jules, 2 classics. And of course, Raptor maintained that Vandal from last round, but some nice buys going in on the side of Pawg. Or excuse me, they retained those weapons from the last game, so not much spending, save some money, and good to go.
And it looks like there's going to be an aggressive rush from Godspeed with that blind.
And Ziff getting 2 picks. Oh, and this is not looking good for Godspeed. Absolutely decimated.
That was
wow.
a very fast round.
That was absolutely incredible to see.
Yeah, and you know, that's not the first time we've seen that. Where you get aggressive on defense, it usually has not been going well for teams at all. You think you're going to catch them off guard, and it just doesn't go the way that you're hoping it goes.
You know, aggressive play, definitely on defense. You don't have to be aggressive.
No, people
Just
get antsy.
Hold the right positions, hold the right angles. It's going to give you the best advantageous, place. And hopefully you get a pick early on if they peek at their head out. But unfortunately, they were aggressive and got just absolutely decimated.
Yeah, and now on Godspeed, if they don't win this round, it's going to have to be another full save.
Yep. And 4 members over there on B side. 1 rotating from mid over to hookah. It'll be a full-on push to B. It seems they're going to just get some intel, get that pick. Proximal, great angle. Hellfire going in. Wall going up, though, so preventing any action from hookah. Ziff is stuck in the slow. And 5 members of Pawg will have to wait it out in B as other members from Godspeed rotate. But Proximal, not Proximal, is low. Ooh! And Nixer gets taken out by Proximal. Bamsta takes out Proximal.
Great
Ziff,
kill from Yif.
great alt. And Raptor getting a double kill right there. And Pawg had to play it smart. 2 members remain. No Sage. And Breach, Brimstone, and Phoenix still remain. And they're great, great agents. Flash coming out. Won't get anything. Looking for concuss. Nothing. Spike is still down. Wall goes up. Aim Jesus takes out ZK. Ooh, and Raptor will win the exchange and get a nice little 3K in that round.
Raptor's been showing up this round.
Absolutely. They've been picking it up. As we saw in previous games, they were the carry. They would pick it up, get those frags. So, hopefully, this is the turnaround for Godspeed. They are on defense. And, making those rotations early on, playing patiently as they did in the previous round, is what's going to lead them to success. Being aggressive on defense is not always the play. Sometimes, the way that Pawg is playing, you don't want to be aggressive with them. You don't. They have great aim, they have great tools, and they can take you out easily. And we see Spike over there in mid. And Ziff, along with Jack is dead, going through long B. Proximal and hookah sets up the camera, gets some intel. Oh, he sees 2 members. Wall going up, though.
Now that there's 2 of them in there now. Making their way out, though.
No rotation from A, and Ziff takes out K-Jules. Slow coming out over there and backside. And a firefight going in hookah.
And he's by himself in hookah, still alive, taken down now.
And now the rotation comes in from Godspeed.
That was a bit slow.
Very late rotation, and Raptor needs to be careful. They know where you're at. Hellfire goes out, forces them from planting the spike. 45 seconds remain left in the clock. Trying to win these gunfights. Need to watch the rotation. Aim Jesus taking out. Jack is dead. Oh, and the cheeky play. Zeef takes out Aim Jesus, but Bamsa returns the favor. Bamsa getting in another one against ZK.
Now a 2v2 situation.
Ooh, and Raptor gets taken out by Proximal. Bamsa by himself. Can he clutch this out?
The spike has not been planted yet. Down to 20 seconds.
He has the health. He can fight them if he gets the right angle.
And they're going to sneak teleporter here. Let's see if they can make it. It's down to almost 10 seconds. They should have just enough time to plan. He's going to have to make this rotation
And
really
they're bunny
quickly.
hopping. They're bunny hopping.
And they'll have enough time to get the plant down.
They know it's at default.
Bad positioning, though.
Ooh,
He's able to
and
see
it
him
prevents the
right
spike.
before
Bamsta
he
with
did not hide.
the godlike play. Godlike.
Wow.
I bet he's feeling good right there.
Yeah.
After securing that kill and earning them that win.
He didn't hide his position. He was wide open for a back rotation from heaven, even that other back corridor as well. So just unfortunately, just not taking that extra step to hide his body, taken out. Bamsta finding that headshot that he needs. And now we got 3-4, so a lot closer back and forth match here.
Op on K-Jules. Wants to get that early pick. Will get that early pick on Proximal. Back up. Put up a wall. Or just chill. In backside. Looking down long B. Won't see anything. Bomb. Spike is over. Rotating. To mid. Over to A. A res will come through. Proximal will be brought back to life. Said, hey, bro, get up. You got another shot. ZK watching short A. Will molly out. 3 members over there on B. 2 at A. Spike slowly creeping through. Going over to A. Maybe looking through, rotate through showers.
Very slow play here from Pawg. They're kind of slowing it down here. They don't like it being this close.
Camera taken out. A rotation going in through spawn over to A. And 4 members posturing up in short A. And they're pushing. RZ34 looking to get an entry.
And he will get that person if they're still sitting in elbow there with that tremor.
Ult out.
And ulting out. Beautifully
Zip
played,
getting
able to
Raptor.
get in, get the position. He now has elbow control. Plant will go down this time.
Molly will
Molly
die.
may take it out though.
So Plant is down, but Zip will get taken out by that Molly. 3v4 situation. Health looks good on both sides. Stim beacon placed. Ooh, flash.
Very nice
Oh.
flash. Peeked his head. Did not get anything for that though.
Cajo's looking for an op opportunity. Ooh, but RZ34 takes out Nixer. Proximal watching that spike. Ooh, Bamsa winning that exchange. Cajo's wants to find somebody peeking and catches. Jack is dead. And Proximal will get taken out by Bamsta. 1 member left. Not enough time. Is there time? Oh, and will not win the exchange, unfortunately. And the spike will go off as well.
Pawg will go up 3-5 now. That was a great turnaround from Godspeed though. That was getting really close, down to a 2v2, down to a 1v1 when Pawg was up. So Godspeed, holding their ground, playing a lot better than the last match in my opinion. I'm seeing way better plays from K-Jules, getting that op. Unfortunately, it was lost for that round. But, I feel like Godspeed is pulling it together much better on this map. The comms are clear. Rotations are coming through. I mean, granted, they're a little bit late, but the cleanup crew, on those rotations, they're able to just cut it down.
Absolutely. Bamsta's able to be there, clean it up, and win a couple games for them. So Ziff going to get that early frag against Raptor. Raptor just gets taken out by Ziff. And Jack is dead. Aim Jesus. A is busted open, and they're going to make a full push, and Proximal winning that exchange against Nixter. And all members are rotating towards A. And just like that, flawless victory.
Yeah, after that, they
For
said,
Pawg.
listen, we don't want a glimmer of hope in Godspeed's eyes. Let's shut it down. That time, Pawg made a quick move in there. I feel like they're playing a little bit faster this time around. They're not waiting like they did in Split and letting those opportunities pass them by.
They're finding the weaknesses, and the thing is too is like they're always finding those early kills on Raptor in showers, and Raptor needs to rethink their playstyle because if you're getting early picked, then you need to dial it back. You need to switch off with somebody else and take something else.
Yeah, he could have been letting those early rounds where he was carrying get to his head. You know, you feel that high, that rush.
Oh my goodness! And Ziv takes out Aim Jesus, who had an operator, and they'll have shower control. Raptor is by himself and needs to be careful. Flash may come out here.
Yeah, they realized
No,
he
they
may
pull
have
back.
been trying to save that op and said no, rush him down.
And now all members of Pawg are rotating towards A. 2 members remain on A for Godspeed. And there should be a rotation coming through, at least a pinch, trying to put the edge on Pawg. Slow coming out.
RSD clearing out corners in the short.
Spike slowly rotating through mid. They're like, all right, guys, time for the fake out. Let's go. And they're rotating. Only 1 member on B while 3 members remain on A.
Slowly but surely
That
here.
camera's still over there at B, so it will help gain some intel. And they rotate through hookah, proximal.
And they all are at the backside of A, so if they need a quick rotation, they can just make it happen here.
And alt coming in. They did get one in the trap. Cajo's catching Ziv. 13 seconds left. Oh, and Nixer gets one. But gets taken out. Jack is dead. Is on site.
That may have prevented them from being able to plant the spike
And
here.
they won't have time to plant.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Wait.
They did have time. That's
I'm surprised that orbital strike did not.
There must have been like a sliver that was available or something. And
That was such a good orbital strike
Raptor
there.
remains by themselves. Tripwire giving away the position. They know he's in there. They know he's in hookah. Molly out. Trying to win these gunfights. We'll get one. Timer counting. Gets another. Does he have time?
And at this point, he's just going
Nope.
for frags here.
Yep.
But, I mean, good on him to take a couple out with him on that, you know, to kind of, you don't want them saving all that. They have such a great economy on the side of Pawg right now. Meanwhile, Godspeed is just hurting. They're going to need a couple wins here in a row. This is round 10. Only 2 more before you swap. But again, I mean, Godspeed's been down this far before. And, you know, on Split, they were able to turn it around and bring it all the way back to 11-13. So don't count them down and out just yet.
No more charges left.
All right, just getting some intel. Left spike over there in market. Throwing some smokes down, making some noise over at A.
Roomba going in through showers. Won't see anything. Bamsta holding there with the sheriff.
Yeah, but look at this rotation coming out of B.
But RC34 is watching that angle. Will have to rotate back. Has the spike. Drops it back in mid. And let's see what's going to happen. We do see a member
Yeah,
of Pawg and Hookah.
Godspeed's going to have to be careful because you have the rotation coming from Pawg and long side. So you're going to have to watch 2 corners now. Which
Are
is
they
gonna make
ready for it?
I don't know. I guess we're going to see.
Oh, Godspeed. Oh, and gets wall banged right through it. And Ziff will take out K-Jules. And unfortunately, the timing.
Yeah, that's that ballsy move coming out of B, coming out of your safe haven to take that corner. I mean, also, you know, if anybody was left in hookah, you leave that entrance open.
And Proximal catching Bamsa through it. Wow. Absolutely insane play coming here from Pawg. Executing well and dominating this round to secure a plant onto B. And more than likely, the round. AMG is trying to get a frag out there. Down to 5 health. Oh, and gets taken out by Jack is dead. And a flawless victory for Pawg.
All right. So match round 12, so the last match in the half. And you are Godspeed. So you're hoping to make it 8-4, not go down 9-3. Exactly what we saw on Split. And if you're Pawg, you're feeling good, but you're trying not to feel too good because you remember what happened last match. And so you're just kind of keeping your wits about you. But, I mean, it's not like, you know, some of these rounds have been flawless, but I feel like Godspeed has just cut it so close. And they've lost by a hair on so many of these matches.
Kajil's watching Long B with that op. Trying to find a peek. But Pawg, playing passively, may find something here. Slow creep. Not going around well just yet. Fountain. Ooh. Oh, and just a sliver. Oh my goodness. Was not ready for it. Throws out a slow.
They said
Retreats
nope.
back. And Nixer will take out Proximal, but Proximal will take out Kajil's, a very detrimental piece of the defense team.
Yeah, who had the operator? All right, and the res will come through, though, on the side of Pawg, making it a 4v5.
And Pawg controlling the temple. They have Spike over there in hookah, but we do see a rotation through mid. Just checking, making sure no one's following through. And it looks like a full commit to B
Yeah,
as ults come through.
Pawg can't wait much longer, otherwise they're going to do what they've done to
Raptor
themselves.
getting a double, triple. Ult from Ziff, trying to find a member, but can't find anything.
Off your feet!
Ult coming in.
Oh, knows that they're coming from the backside. It will
What?
get the double.
What? What?
The Breach ultimate gave away the position, so she knew that they were in back tunnel, launched that, and you get just taking the double with the rocket.
I'm sorry, but that is absolutely insane.
That was dirty. That was dirty.
No fear. Rocket into back sight to get the double kill and secure the round. Pawg, Ziff, insane.
Big brain move.
Sides have switched. Pawg are now in defense. They're at an advantageous position at this moment in time. Godspeed are just thinking to themselves, like, what the hell do we do now? What's the plan, guys? Who we need to pick off? And where is everybody going to be? Whew.
Yeah, some great plays coming from the side of Pawg here. I wonder how many rocket clips we're going to have by the end of this tournament.
And Proximal Jack is dead, getting some early picks against Godspeed. And unfortunately, Godspeed down 3 members. And the rotation coming in over to B as members of Godspeed rotate to hookah.
And they are getting pinched from all sides. This is not looking
and
good.
Ziff getting a frag, and Proximal securing the final one, and 10-3 Pawg against Godspeed.
Just 3 away from taking it home here. But like I said, don't count Godspeed out. We've seen it flip once before, you know, just on that last map. But Godspeed's really got to be sweaty at this point. All right, here, looking at the economy here, this is going to be a full buy for Pawg. Oh, almost 2 early
And
picks.
Ziff will get taken out.
Yeah, unfortunately, none of those being concussed like that, unable to see the heads. And Pawg will be down 1 member. Patiently waiting. Will get
Flash.
blinded. Jack is dead. Will have to back off. Gonna wall that off. Play that safe.
We'll look for any peeks, any heads. Proximal securing that kill on Nixer, who tried to rotate through hookah. Spike rotating through spawn, over to middle.
Yeah, it looks like they're gonna cause a lot of commotion over at A.
And looks like they're going to commit to A with the Spike over there in short. Ooh, and Raptor taking on Jack is dead. ZK getting that exchange onto Raptor.
Now 3v3 situations is very doable for Godspeed. Got plenty of time on the board. Still one person left watching B.
And TP, ooh, but ZK getting that kill onto Aim Jesus. And a 3v2 situation.
Unfortunately, that teleport into hookah just gave their position away. You're going to have a lot of time from Pawg to rotate.
RSD4, 3v4 is getting that kill on Bamsta. K-Jules getting that exchange against RSD 3-4. K-Jules getting another frag. Ooh, and a 1v1. Ooh, and Proximal getting that kill onto K-Jules.
That was a great try from K-Jules holding it down. Got a couple kills on their way down, but this is now 11-3. Pawg just tasting victory on their tongue. It's so close. Got a couple buys here on the side of Pawg.
That goes there.
All right, that's a full buy on the side of Godspeed. They don't win this, they go into the final round broke.
Yeah, they're like, guys,
Goes there.
spend the
No more
cash,
charges left.
win this round, and we survive.
Yeah, we just got to turn it around.
And Bulldogs all on the side of Pawg with the Marshall.
They get the job done.
Yep. And Ziff gonna hold that angle. Jack is dead holding that heaven angle onto Showers with the Marshall.
Take some damage, unable to get a pick there.
Get the trade though. And damage. Check stay with the backup. Proximal pre-firing into the smoke. Won't get anything.
Yeah, Godspeed taking their time on this one.
They have to. They have to use this round. And Jack instead finds a picks on Nixer though. Headshot. Clean.
It's very unfortunate. Gonna make that rotation over to A. Backing up slowly here, seeing what they can do.
Ooh, and AMG is getting Jack is dead. Ziff throwing out that frag. Satchel out. On top. Ooh. Ooh, but get taken out almost a double. Raptor securing a kill. 2v2 situation. Match point is on the line here.
You got 20 seconds.
My camera-
Spike is planted here.
They're chasing. Proximal gets that aim Jesus, who's trying to run away.
And time is running down
Raptor
here. 1v1.
secures. And let's see this exchange.
Over. You're dead.
Gets the ult. Won't win the exchange. There's still a lot of time left on the spike. Gets the flash out. Oh my gosh. Very, very close. Still haven't reached the halfway mark.
I'm surprised he didn't take that fully.
This is no
No,
problem.
is there time? I don't believe there's time. No, there's time.
There's time. Okay. 12-3. Godspeed is going to have to pray for a miracle. This is a pistol round for them essentially. Well, no, somebody should be able to buy some Spectres, maybe some Bulldogs, but I mean, a full buy would have been really appreciated right here, being that it's match point.
Absolutely crazy showing from Pawg.
Yeah, that was so close. I mean, your Raptor was doing everything he could, dancing around, but you are able to sit on the other side and kind of keep yourself safe there. I mean, if I was a Raptor, I probably may have even tried to sneak the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what Godspeed can do here. Match point for Pawg. And game point, too. They win this, they win it all.
Ready. Bomb buddy out. Fire in the hole.
Ooh, and Ziff getting that kill on Aim Jesus.
Cage
And
kill.
Godspeed already down members.
Yeah, not looking good.
Not looking good. Match point on the line. And just the early picks from Pawg onto Godspeed.
Cage trigger.
Ooh, Bamsa getting a frag. Has a stem beacon placed on him in that cage. Jumps down, but will get taken out. And Pawg secures the victory over Godspeed.
Yeah, I was
here.
hoping that was going to be another close one, but that was 13-3. So, I mean, the map differential here, it may not have been, such a good map for Godspeed. But I mean, even on split, I mean, they were just down such a deficit and were able to bring that back. But Bind being more of that balanced map may have shown the difference in, I guess, the play skill on that one.
Yeah, the communications strategy there on Bind, but great showing from both teams. Godspeed really pulled through in game one and really brought it back, and it must have taken so much from them to even climb that hill that they were facing. So really, hats off to them, hats off to Pawg, and of course the crazy plays we saw tonight. Ziff, absolutely insane
Yes.
with their arrays. Some great kills with that ultimate C4. So great stuff from both teams, and Pawg is your champion of the Valorant Sunday Showdown number 3, and of course they get a nice little piece of the $1,000 prize pool here. So thank you everybody who's tuning in today for number 3 of the Valorant Sunday Showdown. Here with our amazing sponsors from Esports Gear, SKRV, Metactics, all those great folks for making this possible, and of course the amazing staff here at Game Arena and Vanguard. We have Monster, we have BY over there on the observing team. You don't see him, but there he is. There's his hand, doing a great job. All of our support staff doing what we can to give you all the all the answers to your questions, getting you into the tournaments, helping you as much as we can. Just so you know, this is a community-based tournament. This is a grassroots tournament. This is not, no corporate kind of thing. We're here for you. We're people. We want to talk to you. We want to get to know you and provide you the best possible experience so that you can grow as a player and also as a community. So thank you, everyone who's been a part of this Valorant Sunday Showdown. You can expect us to be here every Sunday in the month of May with a $1,000 prize pool for free. You can enter for free. It doesn't cost you anything but